It's 2021, and I can't think of a better way to bring in 2021 than a little truck running, a little snow running on the next episode of Behind the Wheel. What's up, YouTube? It is 7:25 in the PM here in sunny, actually very dark Los Angeles. We just finished our FIA race in Gran Turismo, and now we're gonna do some snow running, I think. Hold on, let me finish. Let me change the thumbnail for this stream here. Getting a little ahead of myself here. Here we go. Kleb, yo! What's going on, dude? How did you do on your last race? Did you do good? Nah, it'll change. I just finished doing the thumbnail. I forgot to okay the thumbnail. How'd you do on your last race? Did you win? Turn the volume up. Nice, dude. Third in Florida, dude. Congratulations. Oh, double microphone. Check, test. Congratulations, man. That's dope. I think I'm gonna get ACC, man. I'm still debating it, but I think I'm gonna get ACC. Twelfth to 5th, man. That's a good run. That's a good run, a good run there, young man. You're making me proud. Congratulations, that's really super dope. You're gonna be an A here soon, man. I won't see those. I won't see any of that until about midnight tonight. The standings for where I'm gonna sit. I'm hoping I mean, last time I checked, I was 10th in Los Angeles, so we'll see what I'm at this next in about another 5 or 6 hours. As soon as it updates on my side. What do I need? It's 4 cement blocks, huh? Delivered to the house. Okay. That's dope, man. I think most everyone had a good race this week. I think most of us finished pretty well today, which is cool. Which means practice is helping. I'm hoping practice is helping everyone. You know, that's why I do the practice lobby. Make sure everyone's all well practiced up for the race. You know. Yeah, I was pretty. Did you watch my race? It was pretty crazy. I'm still blown away that I'm in C now. I've been in D for so long. I'm so glad I'm in C now. Without you, so blue, just thinking about you. Are these cement blocks or are they cement? I don't know what type of cement that is. Man, we gotta get you snow running, Kleb. I think you would like this game. I think this game's right up your alley, my friend. I'm hoping I can just get away with getting a small trailer here. Do you have enough money for a small trailer? I hate these stupid trailers. Which one is the one that I want? Is that the stupid one I want? No, I don't want that one. want that one. I already have another one of these sitting around here somewhere. I'm just gonna keep on buying these stupid flatbed trailers. I hate these things. Yes, we're still singing Christmas songs. Because in my head, it's still the holiday season. Do a little truck running. Doing a little truck running. See if Yahaha comes in. See if Mark and Jeff are up to playing the game. I actually should send them a message. Mark, Jeff, if you're out there, snow run with me. Someone snow run with me. Now that it said ACC, now I'm starting to think of ACC now. I think I'm gonna pick it up, Cleb, if you're still there. I think I'm gonna get ACC. Which one do you have, if you're still there? Or jump in the commentator box if you're there, man. Come on. Just like an angel, skin make me cry. In a beautiful world, so fucking special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to know. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. The door. She's running, she will run, run, run. Oh no, don't remove it. Just pack it up. Yeah, ice and weight don't mix very well. Gotta remember, I'm not driving a Porsche RSR anymore. I'm driving a Bandit. Where are we going? Looks like there's some more cement up there, up and around the bend. Going around the bend. It sounds fine, but it just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see a big stone and I borrow. Yeah, ooh, it's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do all night. I wanna be free, just me. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Phlegm much? Ugh. That's nasty. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, yeah. Disconnect trailer. Detach the trailer. Drive the truck around. Probably should have pulled that trailer up a little further, huh? Yeah, let's pull the trailer up a little bit further. I don't think I think the old arm's gonna be able to make it that far. Too far away? What are you talking about? It's right there. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Ooh, this one could be a little tricky. This one might be a little tricky. Oh, the old bandit don't flip over. So the old bandit stays planted. Easy like Sunday morning. Easy like MFing Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Let's get a good run up on this and try to not. I'm gonna do this on as level ground as I can. Which means I gotta turn this damn thing around again and hitch back up to that stupid trailer. Sucks, but whatever. We never said we'd play the game realistically here. We just said we'd play the game. Realistically, I would have just destroyed my cab at the speed that I did that at. I'll at least load that thing up even. And easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. And down, baby. There you go. Okay. Do this again. Flipping the bandit. I should probably attack something just for the hell of it. So we don't flip. Turn around with all those weight in the trunk. Yeah, yeah. Talking about the trailer's right there, dude. There we go. Where was this other one? The other bag of cement. Right there. Okay. Attach the winch again, just for shits and giggles. Although that load back there probably will stabilize me out a little bit more. It never hurts to throw the winch out there. Especially when the truck has a high rate of flippage. The Bandit's a little bit better with these tires on there. Actually, much better. Way better than it was before. But there's still a degree of tippage going on here with this truck. We still have to take into consideration when we're driving around. Doesn't look like my cab is completely straight, does it? Let's just restore that crane. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll take the time to refuel. Why not? And keep on going. Keep on trucking. Now this could be a little bit of a challenge. What I think I'm going to do is going to forego trailer right now. I'm going to unpack my cargo in the trunk here. I'm going to take one of them things off and load that onto the trailer, pack it, and then go out and get that junk out there. So let's see if we can do this. So I'm not particularly good at backing that stupid trailer up, so I don't want to spend ages trying to line up the damn thing. It's probably easier to do this way. I'll take this last one off. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Oh, not enough room. Doesn't matter. We can just stack it on top of this one here. And it should repack us. Yeah. Back up to that trailer and pack it. Cargo. Alright, there we go. Attach our trailer. Let's go out there and retrieve this load here. This is going to be a little tricky. I think we're going to pull it off. Trick with this truck is you don't want to go too far from the center of gravity there. Yo, what's up, Mark? Doing some truck running, man. A little snow running. You up to snow run a little bit? What's I doing? Oh. Cargo. Activate the anchor. Back her up. And deliver it to the house there. Thought I put it into reverse there. I guess I did. I hate auto reverse. I like it on cassette tapes. or Walkmans, but I don't like it too much in my truck. How are you? Yo, Mr. Zog, sex wax? That's dope. That's actually a really cool idea. I never thought of Mr. Zog's sex wax. I should make a Stussy car. I wonder if there's any Stussy, I wouldn't imagine most people that aren't into surfing or I guess doesn't Mr. Zog's make a sex wax for snowboarding? I could be wrong. Are there decals out there for sex wax? I didn't even know that there was. But then again, I've never looked. Or there's a Powell Peralta one out there. I would like to make a Stussy car. Man, now you got me thinking about liveries. Now I should be making... I feel like I should be making liveries right now. Yeah, OP I think isn't old enough... Well, you know, that surprises me, though, because it's... I've seen so much weird stuff on the livery editor, you know, decal thing. Yeah, I would imagine there were too many surfers that played Gran Turismo. Or then again, maybe there are a bunch of surfers that played Gran Turismo. I figured they'd be out surfing instead of playing video games. I would imagine there's a Powell Peralta one out there. I found a Vision Skatewear one. A couple Vision Skatewear decals, actually. I was thinking of doing a Vision Skatewear, like a Gator, a Marca. Yeah, who wasn't? Except for the idea that the Vans never lasted very long. I mean, I went through the Vans for a little while, but then I started thinking practical. Like, my Vans would never last me longer than like a week and a half. So at that point, I had to decide I would make the decision to change brands. Do the Converse thing instead. Converses were always way cheaper. Oh yeah, level 14, baby. Woohoo! And I hit level 14 tonight. Dope. Really? You know what I wear, and you're gonna laugh. I wear Birks. I wear Birkenstocks. I'm a true Californian. I only wear Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks are the only thing that I feel comfortable walking in, though. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Birks are pretty damn tough, man. I don't have to buy a pair every year. I can go like a couple years, and you know, I've got Birkenstocks that have been rocking for the last 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I really like Birkenstocks. I know that's so California of me, but I love Birkenstocks. I love my Birks. And they're German, man. Come on. It's German footwear. You can't go wrong. You should try out a set of Birkenstocks. Although you're in Chicago, so it's going to be harder. You actually need shoes for Chicago. Are you in Chicago proper, or are you in the burbs? I hear Chicago's a really cool city. I've always wanted to visit. I mean, I've been in Chicago maybe for like an hour on a layover at O'Hare, but that was about it. So that's not really being in Chicago. I've never actually been in Chicago before. But I've always wanted to go. I'm the second largest mall in America. Not the first, the second. I know. You guys have that big bean thing. You have the big silver bean, and then you got a bunch of cool stuff, man. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to go to Chicago at some point. You know, have a true deep dish pizza. Which one beat it out? Oh, maybe Potomac Mills. No, Potomac Mills is Virginia. We're the largest. We have the largest outlet mall in the world, but not the largest mall in the world. Doesn't Michigan have the other Mall of America? Isn't that in Detroit? I think I saw that on a Michael Moore documentary. One of the many he's made about Flint, Michigan. Minnesota. Yeah, I've always wanted to check out Chicago, man. I just never got around to it. That's one state, the Illinois. I haven't been to Illinois ever. Although a lot of cool things come out of Illinois. Sufjan Stevens is from Illinois. I think Cat Stevens lived in Illinois at some point in time. So all the Stevens have been in Illinois. Cats in the cradle. Oh, damn, I should have never said Cat Stevens. Cats in the cradle. I don't think Cat Stevens is from Illinois. I know Sufjan Stevens is from Illinois. I don't know if you know who Sufjan Stevens is. Really good artist. Kind of weird, but really good. Is that Harry Chapin? Is that Harry Chapin Carpenter? Really? I always thought it was Cat Stevens. Oh well. Maybe it's because the cat. I think of Cat and I think of Cat Stevens. I think that's why I think of Cat Stevens when I think of that song. I can sell this stupid trailer back to these dudes. Take your stupid trailer back. I don't want it anymore. Sell. Yeah, Arlo Guthrie, man. Arlo Guthrie is some good shit. Oh, Arlo Guthrie. Yeah, if you ever want to check out like a decent, like, I don't want to call them. He's more kind of folksy. Sufjan Stevens. It's really good. Man, and John Hughes. Come on, dude. John Hughes is another. The man who shaped my childhood. John Hughes is a Illinoisan. Uh-oh. This is the moment we've been waiting for, guys. Finally putting a snorkel on this damn truck. Oh, happy day. Level 14. I get all kinds of crazy stuff now. Oh, dude, there's so much I could put on my trucks now. This is like the gateway level. There was something for this I could unlock that was level 14. I can't remember what it is. No, it wasn't that. I already have that. I think I have everything for this thing. Oh, you know what? The con. You know, I'm gonna have to go back to Michigan. Let's go back to Michigan and update all the trucks. Michigan. Go back to Michigan. Yeah, the con. I was thinking the con. I can put the thingamajigger on it. Right? The frame thing. Oh, you're already level 14, though. Yeah, you're already level 14, Mark. How are you level 14 when you have less open than I do? Because when I jumped into that one thing, that one level with you, you only had half of Michigan open. Are you not? What level are you? Because I could have swore I saw a roof rack on your con. Sweet. Roof rack on the con. This thing can get now the full roof rack. How did you get your roof rack on your con then? Is that you or Jeff that has the roof rack on the con? We don't need this anymore. Oh. You crashed it. So Jeff is a level 14. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I guess Jeff has been playing a lot more than we have. I feel bad for him because he can never get into our lobbies for Gran Turismo. So he must have been playing this a lot. I hope he gets his whole internet thing figured out. He's in Southern Illinois, right? Oh man, we can probably use this thing. I haven't broken out the Z71 in a really long time. Oh, he's level 20 now. Wow. He's been playing a lot more. I think him and his son played a lot. I know it's something that like him and his son do. I think his son in Norfolk play this game a lot, and that's how they hang out, which is really super cool. Wait a minute, why do I have two of those winches? I don't want any of those winches. Give me both of those. What else do I have in here? What other winch do I have? Okay, the high power medium. Alright. Oh, we can buy this now. Oh, wait, no. We don't want that. Snorkel. We already have that. Dude, it's a dope game, dude. I love this game. I really do love this game. This game's like, it's one of my favorite games. I have to admit, it's one of my favorite games. I'm not ashamed to admit that it's. Oh, dude. Oh, I can't wait to drive into the water with this truck. Sweet. What else can we do to the Navistar? Can we do anything to the Navistar? Or is there anything that we were waiting to do to this thing? I should probably go ahead and put that motor in there. But it really destroys my gas mileage. I mean, I really haven't been driving the old Navistar. Just because I haven't really needed it. The Bandit's been doing a lot of the work. I love this game. This game's so great. You know what? We'll go ahead and put that. We'll go ahead and put chains on this thing. Yeah, let's do that. Because it doesn't look like it does any. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just let this truck hang out with chains on it. All right. Winch. Still can't unlock the advanced medium winch, which I kind of want. We've already had the snorkel on this thing for a long time, so we're not going to worry about that. And what else do we have? Was there something with this thing that we could unlock? I know there was a ton of things that I couldn't unlock without level 14. Ooh, that's nice. Miscellaneous. Oh, we got rid of the factory window mesh. Um, the Navistar looks so dope with those tires on it. I thought there was something I could do with this thing. Maybe it's on the front end. That's the one that we have. Why do I still have that? Cabin protector. Who needs cabin protection? I don't need no protection. I think there's something I could do to the Western Star. Engine done. That's done. Can't do anything to that. I think tires opened up for this thing. We already have the off-road tires. Maybe we might as well put chains on this one too. We'll do that one. We'll get rid of these. But I think I've been able to do that to this truck for a while now. We have the extended heavy. Diff lock is already on. Did we get a new one? I think that one unlocked. That's already been done. Frame add-ons, no. I don't think there was anything else that I could do to any of my other. Oh wait, that opened up. Let's go for that one. We'll get rid of that. Sweet. Maximum lighting. Maximum lighting for maximum effort. And then, was there anything else I could do to the con? I don't think there was. I have to find those in some other country. Suspension stock, tires. You know, I never drive this truck either. See, we've got the autonomous winch on this thing because this thing has a pretty high likelihood for flippage. I think that's it. I think that's what we wanted to do for level 14. The big thing was getting the snorkel on the old Bandit. Alright, let's drive the Bandit around some water, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Now I can go underwater. Dope. Super dope. There is a bunch of stuff here in... I still have to finish off this map. I still haven't gotten even close to finishing this map yet. Now I need to... Two concrete blocks and one metal beam. I could have swore I had that on the other map, though. I kind of miss the snow of Alaska. I mean, we're not too far from finishing this board. How do I global map? It's square. I thought I had delivered this stuff over here already. thought when me and Jared did this, we brought stuff over here. I guess not. Damn it. Alright, well, we can do the concrete blocks and all that other good stuff. Let's see what happens here. What do we want to do? I need to go get 2 concrete blocks and 1 metal beam. There's a trailer over there. There's another trailer over there. I can't get those concrete blocks. They're all the way down there. What was the button to press? Is it this one? I can get them all there. All the stuff from there. But then it has to go to where? It has to go here? Oh, it has to go Island Lake. What's this here, though? What's... I have to do that Michigan Trail thing. And there's another truck here that I need to pull out, I think. Damn it. We're going to just have to go all the way down there and go get that. We're going to have to go all the way to that stupid warehouse. That's way out in BFE. That's way out in BFE. And then we gotta take that to Island Lake. Ooh, that's a long drive. That's a super, super long drive. Hey, what's going on, Chase? How you doing? Well, what we could do... That's gonna be a run. That's gonna be a long run. I kind of want to take the Bandit since it's got snorkel on there. I bet you could probably rock cross along there. Along there. We can do this all in one fell swoop. We can go down here. We go through the farm. We go up through here. And then we can grab that trailer there. Well, it looks like there's another trailer there, but I think I'm going to go for that trailer. And then, we make our way across the water there. I mean, we could go the boring way. The boring way would be probably the smartest way. I just want to try out my new snorkel. Well, that's not good, Chase. Maybe you've been staying up too late, huh? Try drinking some water. Maybe you're dehydrated. That could be the case. It could very well be the case. You could just be a little bit dehydrated. Sounds like you need some electrolytes. Maybe drink a couple Gatorades. Go out for a walk, maybe? Ah, well, it's late where you are, so don't go out for a walk. Well, I could always hook up to this trailer that's here and just make the boring trip. Let's do that. Oh, man, but that means I have to take my bed off. No, because I could put the 2 concrete blocks. I could put the 2 concrete blocks in my bed, right? Those will fit in the bed. They're not slabs, they're blocks. Alright, let's do this. I could have swore I had some of that junk sitting around here too. Don't I have anything? I don't have anything sitting here. What happened to all those metal beams I had here? I had a ton of metal beams just chilling out here. Wish I was special. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Don't get this. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to know it. When I'm around, you're so fucking special. I wish I was special. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. She's running out the door. She's running out. She run. Trucking. Keep on trucking. Whatever you want. Wish I was special. So fucking special. Brand new shoes, walking blues, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we gonna be friends. Through the park and get trees. Safely walk to school without sound. We safely walk to school without sound. We don't notice any time. We don't notice anything. Sit by side every day. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way we sing. Tonight I sing. I'm dead, we're lost, we're gone. I'm the bugs in alphabet. You and I are friends. Hope everyone's having a good New Year so far. I'm having a pretty damn alright New Year so far. Hey man, there ain't no one else driving on the road, Chris. Ain't no one else on the roads out here. Just me and the damn bandit. I drive wherever I want. I'm helping them rebuild their lives. I should, if I wanted to drive upside down, I should be able to drive upside down. If anyone has a problem with how I'm driving in this town, they can go F themselves. If they have a problem, they can go out and fix their town themselves. Dude, the warehouse is forever. It takes forever here to get to here. What am I doing? Did we fill? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I put these service trailers all over the place for this board. Especially for this run out to the warehouse. Because by the time I get weight on the truck and start making my way back, I start eating up some gas. So about that time is when I need to get fuel. Now getting this trailer to Island Lake is going to be a little... Well, no, you know, it wasn't so bad last time with the Bandit. It wasn't terrible last time with the Bandit. Do you have a roof rack on your Bandit, Mark? That thing is like super necessary for this truck. It's super clutch. The roof rack. It makes it one of the more handier trucks out there. But it is rough goings with the big the skinny wheels. The skinny wheels don't do so well around here. Yeah, the mud tires are great. I love the mud tires on this thing. And the roof rack. The roof rack should unlock at a pretty early stage, because I don't think I've ever driven this truck without the roof rack on it. That was like the first thing I bought for this thing was the roof rack. It made it way more top heavy. That's probably why I flipped it so much in the early days. But with these mud tires on it, it's got a pretty nice stable base now. When do you open the roof rack? I thought the roof rack was fairly early in the game when you unlock it for the Bandit. I want to say it's like level 8, right? Level 8 or 10? No, it can't be high as level 10. As I know I had it before level 10. I'm just happy that it unlocked the snorkel finally. Now this truck is semi-unstoppable. Granted, I remember to attach a winch whenever this truck looks like it's going to turn over. This truck is semi-unstoppable. Look at all the birds cry, safely walk to school without a sound. We don't notice any time. We don't notice anything. Mark, what type of drum set do you have? You still play, yeah? Are you in a band or anything? Do you make music? I'm always looking for other musicians. Because I know you mentioned that you had a djembe and oh, okay. That's a big old set, man. You've got the stadium arena set. My drummer in high school used to use a Pearl set. He was a big Pearl drummer. Man, I wish I still could play with a band. I mean, I just do my own music now. I just do everything on Ableton now. You know, I do all, since I play bass, this is, I play bass by myself, so I call it master basing. I master bass. I'm sure they do, man. Those Yamahas are loud. I played with a drummer that had a Yamaha set, and that dude was super loud. How many pieces? I used to have a Roland like 5-piece, one of those E sets, and I had a blast with that thing, man. I wish I still had it. I would spend all night up on that thing. I had a really nice setup too. I had the DW5000 foot pedal. I taught myself drums over the course of like a year or two. It really helped with, you know, coordination. Like, I always have to give it up for drummers, like the amount of coordination it takes to play the drums and play them well. It's really tough trying to get like all of your limbs to work autonomously from each other. I miss my little Roland setup though. Yeah, I had a little 5-piece. Oh, you play 7-piece? 13 to 14 to 16, 18 and 24. Oh, you get the double pedal? So you can do the Slayer. But what's his name from Slayer does it with one pedal, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, that's a nice floor tom. Especially at 24, dude. That's a big drum. That's a big piece right there. Are you a shallow or a deep snare type of dude? I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it matters, but it's all preference with the big snare. Unless you're doing like big rock ballads. I'm kind of like a medium to like a piccolo snare. I like the really jazzy snares. Those are usually like the more shallow snares, right? Although I do like banging on a big old deep snare though. The only thing I have left that's percussion is my shaker. Where's my shaker? Oh wow, that's tight. Let's see. My little Guitar Center sad face shaker. Actually, who makes this? I think this is actually made by a company. It's not just some no-name company. It's just gotta always have the shaker around. It's actually if I feel like my rhythm is off, I just break out the shaker and start shaking. Sometimes I'll layer in a shaker instead of a hi-hat for some of my mixes, or I'll put a hi-hat over the shaker. The shaker just adds a little bit of variety, and you know what is otherwise pretty, you know, kind of robotic sounding drums when we're dealing with like sequenced drums and drum beats. It's nice to have the shaker in there somewhere just because it's a little bit of like human sound. Yeah, dude, wood shells are nice, dude. I prefer the wood shells over the metal shells, honestly. Ow. I just took a chunk out of my suspension there. What type of symbols? Zildjian? Bosphorus? Why is my parking brake not working? My parking brake's set. Oh crap, I'm gonna get demonetized or sit here. Damn it. Blah 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 blah. You don't hear the music, blah 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 blah. Quickly repair, quickly repair. Alright, let's go. They've been hitting me with the DMCA strike with this stupid game. Every time I pass next to one of these stations, I get hit with a DMCA strike. It's bullshit, man. I just think if you hear music, then you're going to get hit with a DMCA strike. Hey, Krista, how you doing? You didn't change your tires. That's probably why, Krista. Did you change... Are you talking about the FIA race? If you did the FIA race and you got a 1 second penalty at the very end, it's because you were supposed to use all of your tires. You were supposed to use the medium, softs, and the hards. And if you didn't... But here, this is my question, though. How many... When you took your hards, because a lot of people only took 1 lap on the hards, unless you have to do 1 full lap with each tire. So if you went into the pits, unless you were on the last lap, if you went into the pits and you only did 1 lap and went back, if you did a lap and then went back into the pits to change your hards to mediums, that doesn't count as a full lap. You have to actually start with that tire and cross the start-finish line again with that tire. So technically you have to do 2 laps with the hards if you do it on either the first lap or any other lap. 10 for medium, 5 for soft, and then 5 for hard. I don't know what you got your penalty for then. I don't know what you got your 1 second penalty for. That's weird. No, I don't think you can get a fuel penalty. I think it's just a tire penalty. I don't know what you got a 1 second penalty for. What place were you in? That's weird. That's really, really odd. And you only pitted 2 times. That's really odd. I don't know what you got hit for. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's really lame. Oh, you use Zildjian Platinums? I like the Zildjians. I like the Zildjian China Boy a lot. The that's like one of my favorite symbols is the China Boy. That sucks, Krista. I don't know what you... Mark, do you know what she would have gotten hit for a 1 second penalty for? I don't know what you could have gotten a 1 second penalty for. And you're positive you did... Because it's really easy to confuse. But it doesn't sound like you did. It sounds like you did 10 laps on mediums. So you started on the mediums... Then you went to softs for 5, and then you went to hards for 5. Did you save the replay? You may have skipped over and put on mediums again. Because Mark's right, that's happened to me before where I've gotten into the pits and I've totally screwed it up and didn't realize that I didn't put on the tires. Yeah, that's happened to me before too. Oh, you didn't save the replay? You always have to. I have to remind myself every time to save the replay. Yeah, you always want to save your replay because you never know could have transpired. That really blows. I am so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Especially if you came in second and you... Oh, man. What class are you in? Are you B or C or A or D? Or which class are you in? Yeah, maybe that's what happens. Especially in the heat of the moment. If you're in second and you're in a close race, you know, a lot of times you just press whatever button is there, right? Oh, you're C. Oh, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. I'm so sorry. That's the worst. That really is the worst. Oh man, I hate those tire penalties. That's why I don't like doing the tire races. I hate doing the tire races. I'd rather it be a fuel saving race than a tire race. You know, it's always really super lame when I don't know. I hate having to deal with all three of the tires. You know, it'll happen. Shit happens, right? That's a real bummer. Do you come into the Do you come into our practice lobby? You should come and hang out with us in the practice lobby. Big race coming up, Nordschleife, Nürburgring. Yes, they count the tire you start on. They very much count the tire you start on. It's very, very important, whatever tire you decide to start on. Yep, C lobby, baby. I am C lobby now. Woo! I am now C lobby. I'm no longer D. So happy about that. Super, super happy about that. Lots of good things happening. It's gonna be called Kaboom Operator FIA Manufacturer Cup Race. Here, let me shut the truck off. Give me a second. It's gonna be called Kaboom Operator FIA Manufacturer Cup Race Practice Lobby Nürburgring. Just look for me. You can friend me. You can go ahead and friend me on the PSN network, and tomorrow between 3 and 7 and sometimes almost 3 and 8 or 9 o'clock at night, I run the lobby, and it's a practice lobby for anyone that's looking to get faster. And we've got a really, really fast bunch of folks. I don't know if you've ever watched the stream, but we have a incredibly fast lobby, and everyone's really super cool. No one drives dirty. Everyone knows the rules, you know, and I run it pretty solidly. So check it out for tomorrow. Yeah, go ahead and friend me. You know, that'll probably be the easiest way to find the lobby, but it's definitely, you know, 3 to 7 or 8, and I do it all week long. So if you miss it tomorrow, you have, you know, 5 days to catch up, you know, with us. So, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, help the community get faster in a non-toxic racing community, you know. There's so many of, like, doing daily races just so toxic. Yeah, just look up Kaboom Operator. And if you tune into the stream tomorrow, you'll see us. I do the stream pretty much every day from 3 to 7 p.m. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Chris and Yahaha. Both of them are A and B drivers. Chris is what are you? Are you 7th or 8th for Porsche in the U.S.? What level? What place are you in now, Chris, for Porsche? I had no idea DSY's game was so high up. I had no idea. He's like 3rd in the nation for Porsche. He's another track regular. And both of these guys that are in here right now, Yahaha and Chris, are both track regulars. Chris is like, what, number 10 or 7 or 8? You're up there for Porsche. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the thing. I'll look for you. Hold on, I'll do it right now. Give me a second. We'll become friends right now. How about that? Let me turn my gas off. Oh. Someone friended me already. I think this might be Intellion, though. Oh, Intellion and 40K. Yeah, there we go. Those are other people that are in our lobby. Let me look for you. Chang 4. Chang 4. Is that you? P-A... Pachanga. Okay. Pachanga. Is that you? The first one? I'm guessing this is you. Let me just make sure. Oh, Pachanga 4. Okay. Apparently there are a lot of Pachangas out there. There you go. This one with the little Tetris, the Tetris-y looking thing. Is this you? Can we see what games? No. This isn't you either? Oh, that's you. Okay. Adding you as a friend. There you go. All you have to do is now accept my friend request, and you'll always see whether or not I'm online. And 9 times out of 10, I'm doing the practice lobby for the FIA Manufacturers Cup. I don't do nations. I don't do nations just yet. Chris does nations. Chris, do you guys have a lobby for your all's nation for your nations practice? Don't you guys do nations practice with your team? Yeah, exactly. Or you could just join. Honestly, you could just join my game. And I'm going to warn you though, the lobby fills up pretty darn fast. So, so when you see it open, definitely try to get into it. You know, it's first come, first serve. So, but a lot of people use it. I mean, it was pretty much full all week this week. Barring the first couple of days, I think. Yeah, definitely. We're a cool bunch of dudes. And gals, I think. I don't know who's male and female in my lobby. I don't ask. So, I just imagine everyone's fast, whatever sex they are. You know, I really don't care what sex you are. Well, I'm in California, so it's between 3 p.m. and like 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, like 3 to 7. Sometimes it goes longer than that. Sometimes, last night I went until 10 o'clock. So, Pacific Standard. I'm in California. I'm in Los Angeles. But yeah, definitely try to check it out. I was playing with the idea of doing it earlier, because I know a lot of people on the Central and East Coast, you know, participate in the lobby. So I was actually thinking of moving it up to 2 o'clock. That means I have to just do everything a lot faster during the course of the day, because I have to set up the lobby, set up the what's it called, and yeah, 5 year time. Yeah, and definitely don't, exactly what Chris said, don't be afraid of, because you're gonna encounter a lot of really, really fast drivers in there. But it's a good split though, because the A and S drivers usually take up maybe half the grid, and the rest of the grid is usually B and C, and I was the only D in the lobby for the longest time until tonight. until tonight, because I'm the C driver now. But yeah, don't be afraid of, you know, and like Chris said, we do boot. Yeah, that's why you should. That's why we're practicing the ring. It's exactly why we're practicing the ring, because it's huge. Yeah, like exactly what Chris said is if someone's driving dirty, then we boot them out immediately. Most everyone that is in the lobby is pro enough or has been in the lobby enough to know that I don't stand for anyone that drives dirty in there. I get 2 or 3 reports of someone driving dirty and I boot you. So... Oh, come on, Chris. The ring's gonna be fun, dude. The ring is gonna be fun. I think the ring is gonna be fun. I hate the ring, and I think it's gonna be fun. I'm also driving better than I have in a while, so I'm also looking forward to the ring. I was afraid of it before, but now I'm kind of just inviting it, especially after this week. I'm just so bored of Dragon's Tail. I just don't like that track. It's boring. Oh, you play Snowrunner too? You should join in and play Snowrunner with us. We have a... I'm trying to grow the Snowrunner bunch, so... I don't think I'm gonna have... I don't really have I don't have an option at this point, Chris. I have to kind of run it because now that I'm C, I want to try to get as close to B as I can. I mean, I'm not, like I said, this whole season I've really been racing for place. I've been racing for DR points. So all I really care about this season is raising my DR. And nothing else, honestly. And I think it'll be alright, but I don't think I have an option on whether or not I can run it or not. I have to run it. I don't want to miss another race. I already missed Blue Moon this season. See you tomorrow, Krista. Have a good night. Yeah, I don't have an option, man. I really have to kind of race the rest of the races this season. What's after Blue Moon? Or what's after Nordschleife? Does anyone know? Oh, is it Maggiore after this one? I'm actually good around there. Is that the track that I'm good at? I say it as like it's the only track that I'm good at. I think I'm good at that track. Which one is that? That's yeah. I may have not run that one yet. I'm not sure if I've done that one yet. You know, I'm looking just to have fun at Nürburgring. I think Nürburgring is going to be a good, like, it'll be a good, like, stress relief race after the rest of the season. Because it's just like driving on a country road, basically. I mean, that's honestly exactly what it is. It's driving on a long country road. Do I have everything? 2 concrete blocks, okay. Mark, or Chris, did you ever get this game? Do they do the carts for nations? Really? I didn't even know they used the carts at all. What, have you ever raced with a Raptor? This is my question. I've never seen a race with a Raptor, except for a daily race. That would be a terrible, terrible nations race with the Raptor. Oh, you got it? Man, you need to take a day out. You need to take that vacation you were talking about. You're working too hard, bro. Of course, I haven't worked at all, so I'm just looking to do goddamn work again. I can't wait to get back to work so I can stop being broke. Broker than a joke right now. I don't even know how I'm getting by. Squirreled a bunch of money away, and that's... How do you get a trailer back to the garage from the factory without having to drag it back? You can't. You have to drag it back. Oh, you on vacation right now? Did you go anywhere? You just need to hang out and just do nothing for a while, dude. Yeah, I don't think you can get... You have to drag that trailer back, Mark. Unless you've opened up the wormhole or something. Is there a wormhole that you can open up in this game? Well, do you have any hobbies? Aside from video gaming? And driving? And racing? Why don't you just go out and work on your car, man? Work on that Celica. Hang out and just do nothing. Sit in the garage, look at the Celica, and drink beer all day. That's what I would do if I was on vacation. If I had a garage, that's what I would be doing. Hell, I'd probably be in the garage right now. If I had a garage, I would set up all my junk inside the garage, and I would just live out of the garage. Because I love garages. I had this one house when I moved here that had a separated garage. Because that's how we do it in Southern California. All the garages are in the backyard. And I lived out there. I almost practically lived out there. I would wake up in the morning, get my bowl of cereal, set up my lawn chair in the driveway in the back, out in front of the garage, and eat my breakfast every morning. I miss my garage, man. God, it was perfect. I'm one of those people that wants a larger garage than the rest of the house. Here in the garage, I feel safest of all. I've got all my toys. It's the only way to live in the garage. I guess you really can't go anywhere for vacation. That kind of blows. But then again, sometimes when you take vacations and you gotta plan like an actual trip, that's almost more stress than the actual vacation. Than just not doing anything at all. Pick up a good book, man. Read a good book. How long is your vacation? I can recommend you a bunch of books that would take maybe like 1 or 2 days to read. You know what's a good book? It's a real super quick read. I think I did it. I think I may have finished it in one sitting. Is Racing in the Rain. Is it Racing in the Rain? Racing in the Rain? Oh, you get back to work Monday. Is it Racing in the Rain? They had a movie about it. It's a dog. The dog. It's a dog story. But for someone who is a racing enthusiast. Yeah, Archie comic books. Oh, I've never read the Thrawn trilogy. Which one? What are you talking about, Mark? Are you talking about the Archie comic books or Racing in the Rain? That's a really, really good quick read. You're gonna need a box of Kleenex, but it's a really good read. It's a really good quick read. But make sure you get your Kleenex. It's a sad one. It's a sad, sad tale of a race car driver and his dog. And that's all I will say about it. Oh, Archie. Yeah, Racing in the Rain is it Racing in the Rain? Let me just get this straight. I can't remember. I can't remember what this title is. I think it's Racing in the Rain. I'm pretty sure it is. Racing in the Rain. Yeah. Oh, The Art of Racing in the Rain. It's The Art of Racing in the Rain. And there's a cute dog on the front, so you can't really... It's a good book. It's a good book. It's kind of a guilty pleasure kind of read, because normally I read like Cormac McCarthy. You know, I'm a big Cormac McCarthy fan. I really like those grizzled, hard old Western tales. Not so much Louis Lumet, but definitely Cormac McCarthy. You know, I've read my fair share of Dostoevsky and other very, very, very far more challenging reads. But Art of the Racing in the Rain is, I think I finished that book in a day. You know, it's a good guilty pleasure read. You know, I've actually got a pretty decent stack of books I was supposed to read during this whole pandemic thing. I mean, I still have time, but now that my time's being kind of taken up by video gaming and YouTubing, I'm gonna put the reading on the back burner for now. I've got a pretty decently sized stack of books that I need to read. What is the Thrawn trilogy? I worked in Borders Books and Music for like 7 years. I've never heard of that. It must be a new trilogy. Is that a new? Is that a new series? Who is it by? Archie is a good read, though. The Hardy Boys books. There ain't nothing wrong with the Hardy Boys, man. Oh, it's a newer series. Let's see. Oh, Timothy Zahn. I know Timothy Zahn. I know the name. Oh, you guys are doing the Hardy Boys? That's so dope. How old's your son, Mark? I used to work in the kids book section in like young adult. Young adult was one of the sections I had to shelve. There unfortunately really isn't too much good young adult fiction out there. I mean, there is. You just kind of have to dig for it. You know, if they're in their teens, there's, you know, at that point you're reading stuff off the, you know, the required reading list. You know who I like a lot is Roald Dahl. Oh, he's 12. You ever read any Roald Dahl? Some good stuff. Even like the more adult stuff is really good. I know there's some questionable content in there from Roald Dahl, but I like a lot of the stuff. Like BFG is a really good book. Oh. Did Disney destroy all of that stuff? But see, how much of that stuff is canon? But that's around like intermediate fiction. Your son's kind of at the end of the upper end of intermediate fiction, getting into young adult at that age. Alright, sure. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that's about the end of intermediate fiction and getting into young adult. It's 12. That's a hard category of literature to write for, because it's, you don't want to get too mature, but then you also don't want to be too kiddie. That's kind of why I like, you know, stuff like Roald Dahl, James and the Giant Peach, BFG. God, there's so many others. Matilda. What else is good at that age? And then stuff like, you know, The Pearl and God, all that stuff. All that like intermediate fiction stuff is great. And if he's 12, definitely he's at the age where, you know, he can read the older, mature, more mature intermediate fiction stuff. I miss working at a bookstore. I used to host a kid's story time. I hosted 3 kids' story times. It was crazy. If you had ever seen me in real life, I'm a big dude. So when you have this giant, enormous dude reading to like a bunch of little kids, it's actually pretty damn funny. Hosted 3 kids' story times over the course of like 5 years. 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Friday, and 1 Saturday. All them single hot moms, man. No, that's not what I did for the kids. I loved hanging out with my kids, my little army of minions. I'm sure a bunch of them are in college by now at this point. And that was back in 2000, like 2000. 1999, 2000. That's what I did before I got into the movie business. I was a bookseller at Borders Books and Music. God, I used to hate the people that would come into the cafe and just read like it was a damn library. Oh, that drove me nuts. If you guys go to a Barnes & Noble, at the very least you can do is buy a magazine. If you're gonna hang out all day in the cafe, the very least you can do is buy a magazine. Lord have mercy on the souls of booksellers, my friends. Oh, the stories I could tell you of our porn section and how having to deal with. Oh, I don't even want to get into the stories about going to the men's bathroom and things that we would find in the men's bathroom. There was this one time we had these like baby changing booths in you know, like the flip down thingamajiggers you find in the, you know, public bathrooms. And they were both in the men's and women's bathrooms. One day we noticed that there was a line in front of the women's bathroom, and we were like, "What's going on in the women's bathroom?" So one of the female employees went to check it out. Someone was selling homemade pies from the baby changing area in the women's bathroom. And people were buying pies from this lady who was randomly selling pies in the women's bathroom at Borders Books and Music. Oh, it was crazy. Some of the craziest things there. I was blown away that, number one, someone would pick the women's bathroom to sell their wares, but then there were people that were buying it. It was crazy. Crazy talk, man. That's Richmond, Virginia for you. We were all tempted to buy a pie, though, to see whether or not they were good or not. I mean, they had to have been good. There was a line. There was a line out there. Some crazy, crazy stuff, man. You can't make this stuff up. They weren't hash pies. God. It would have been cool if it was hash pies, but it wasn't. They were like blueberry and apple pies. And they weren't full pies. They were like these little hand pies. Like, you know, they were like the size of the palm of your hand. They were more like custards, I guess. Like custard pies. But she had chosen our women's bathroom as a place to sell them. It was like, are you, what? It was like out of the Twilight Zone or something, man. It was crazy. You know, my favorite question, and don't get me wrong, I know people probably don't think about this, and if you've done this before, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but people would come in all the time and go, where is your non-fiction section? Okay, if you're at all familiar with Barnes & Noble or Borders Books and Music, we're basically, you know, a big box book store, right? So literature, fiction literature, there's only so much of that you can write. That's only maybe a seventh of the store. You know, the other six parts of the store is all non-fiction stuff, you know, computers, whatever. And whenever someone would come in and go, where's your non-fiction section? I would just open my arms up wide and be like, I don't know, what type of non-fiction are you looking for? That's literally most of the other store. That's everything else in the store. That isn't that one side of the store, which is just literature. Come on. Come on, people. Maybe that was just me being snarky and being a snarky employee, but I have to say, if you go into a bookstore thinking that all of it's going to be fiction, that's a lot of fiction to be putting in one store. If we were a used bookshop, I could understand, right? If you're like a small used bookshop, even those have a pretty decently sized non-fiction section. And we had labels over everything. It's just like it's not like you couldn't. It was a mystery where we put the non-fiction books. If you just walked around just a little bit, you would figure it out. You know, within about 35 seconds, where the non-fiction section was. There's nothing wrong with a hand pie. It's like handball. It's the other pie that we're talking about. That's the one I want to take care about. I said hand pie. Get your head out of the gutter, Chris. Come on, you stupid trailer. What are you stuck on, that branch there? Is that what you're stuck on? I mean, how much of the store can be dedicated to fiction? How much of your store can be dedicated to fiction, man? There's only so much fiction you can put in one store. Even Blockbuster's got a... Well, no, I guess Blockbuster, everything is fiction in there. Or was. R.I.P. Blockbuster. R.I.P. VHS cassette tapes. Even though Beta was better. Yep, I'm part of the Beta is better plan, folks. Beta was always better. And you can't... You will not ever change my mind that Beta was better. Because Beta was definitely better than VHS. More expensive, but much better. I mean, basically all Beta is a 4-track tape. When you're going to studios a lot of times back in the day, when instead of having an ADAT player sometimes, or an ADAT recorder, they would have a beta recorder. Good stuff. We can finally make it through this pond, guys. Watch this. I'm going to go through this pond and not even feel it. Not even feel it. Here it comes. Taking a dive. We're going to go into the deepest part of this pond and not give a living shit about it. Yeah, baby. What you know about that? Good snorkel, baby. Snorkel. Snorkel for the win. You know what I used to love? Is I'm a smart ass. Is that someone was dumb enough to make me a manager pretty early on in Borders. So whenever I get, whenever someone was like, I want to talk to your manager, I'd look left and right and be like, hi, I'm Eric. I'm your manager. How can I help you? Because normally 9 times out of 10, I was the one they were having problems with. No, that's not true. I was always a pretty decent employee. Although, we got some pretty entitled folks every now and then. What am I getting stuck on, bro? Seriously? My old days of being a wage slave. What am I stuck on? For real? You're stuck on something? Yeah, I'm stuck on a squirrel. I mean, I can imagine I can winch myself out of here. I'm trying to think of some other good animated fiction books you can read with your son. What am I stuck on? Come on, man, really? Is it a stump? It must be a stump or something back there. Did I run over a stump? That's a big squirrel, Mark. Oh, it's that stump. Holy shit, okay. Duh. We can just run over it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I hate this trailer. I hate this trailer so much. I hate the double wheels on it. I also hate backing it up. Come on. Just get over the damn stump. Get your mind out of the gutter, mister. Alright, we'll just straddle this. For some reason the bandit doesn't run over it, but the trailer does. That just goes to show nothing stops the bandit. Nothing stops the bandit. Except for when its trailer gets stuck on the stump. Why is that stump there? Who cut down that tree that was right there? Oh, come on, man. Really? Really? Alright, that should do it. That should have done it. There you go. 10-4, good buddy. Am I even going the right way? Oh, yeah. Just kind of went real circuitous route here. This is going to be the fun part. The fun part's getting this damn thing down to the damn lumber mill. That's going to be the fun part. That's when we're going to start seeing some action. I could have probably done this the shorter way, but what fun would that be? I've got the mud tires now, and I've got the snorkel. That would be no fun whatsoever. Borders, Books, and Music. I miss that place. I miss Borders. I miss all my hot moms. I always like training the hot college girls. Oh. Can't stay here for too long. Got music. Blah, 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 music. Go. Upgrade season. Uh-oh. Mark is you're on both platforms here. What is this? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the mud tires and the Apache, baby. That's good times. The Apache is now going to be, your Apache is now going to be unstoppable. Truck driving, truck driving. You know, I couldn't get into the whole thing. I liked the series from the very beginning. But then I got tired of everyone being in love with Starbuck, man. I mean, she's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. She's attractive enough. But not everyone in the Battlestar Galactica universe has to be in love with Starbuck. You know? There was always that Cylon girl. She was pretty cute. That's a lot of TV watching, man. That's like a good 5 seasons, isn't it? 4 or 5 seasons. Everyone falls in love with Starbuck. I mean, like I said, she's a perfectly handsome girl. She's a perfectly handsome girl, right? But I mean, there are plenty of other females on that show that they could have. Even males, come on, man. You know? Oh, you have it on Blu-ray? You know what I really like from that movie, or that show, is the score. I like the score a lot. They did a really good job scoring that show. This is when it's gonna get dicey. This is the past that the old bandit usually has problems around here. Oh, you're talking about oh no, I'm thinking it's Buck Rogers. Bitty 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 bitty. Are you talking about the robot dog? Benji? Isn't it? Wasn't it Benji? The robot dog? Bitty, 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 bitty. No, that was Buck Rogers. That was Twiggy. The robot. Bitty, 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 bitty. That Hawkman. Remember Hawkman? Hawkman. Yeah, that was Buck Rogers. That was Twiggy. You got the Twiggy part right, but he said bitty 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 bitty. Yeah, that was Buck Rogers. Wow, what was her name? And that was in that show. Erin Gray. Wow. Woo. Even Erin Gray and Silver Spoons, man. Erin Gray was my girl. No, we're not. We could very well be people that are watching, whatever. Who cares, man? Who cares? I don't care. My age shows my seniority and my knowledge. This means that I'm more knowledgeable than a young buck. Where would the young people be without the old people? Oh god. Oh god. Woo! Oh, that was so close. I knew I detached that wrench like in the wrong spot. Ooh, that was close. Woo! Oh, that was so close. Just like in Gran Turismo, I gotta be quick on the brakes on this game. Take it easy, Chris. See you tomorrow. Hopefully you run with us tomorrow. Have a good night, man. Bitty, 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 bitty. I like the original, too. I liked the original, both Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers. Good night, my friend. Oh god, don't you dare flip over. How am I going to do this part? I don't think I have anything to winch to on that side. We're just going to have to go through with brute force. Terrible brute force is what we're going to have to show here. Bitty, 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 bitty. Now you got that stuck in my head. Oh, come on, baby. Favorite drummer, quick, Mark. Favorite drummer. Who's your favorite drummer? I guess that's hard. That's a hard thing to kind of. That's another hard thing to kind of. Whenever someone says, you know, tell me my favorite something, I would never. Favorite movie is a hard one for me. Your son? Oh, does your son play drums? That's super dope. That's so cool. And that's a good answer. That's super dope. That's really, really cool. So you passed it on to your son. The gift of percussion. Oh, come on, you can make it. Stupid trailer. That's super, super sweet, man. It's funny because my mom tried to get me into piano playing, and I wish I had gotten into it earlier. And because she's, you know, she plays the piano, so I didn't really. It didn't take me until about a couple of years ago to realize how dumb I was for not like trying to learn from her example, music-wise. Because in my family, you had to play a there was like no getting away, you had to play an instrument. Like I was told that I have to play an instrument. And I started out with the violin, because I honestly was pretty interested in the violin. And then I moved to the clarinet, which I was never very good at. And then eventually ended up with a bass guitar. And never looked back after that. Which I should have. I should have looked back at playing the keyboard more. I'd probably be a better tonally adjusted person. But hindsight's always 20/20, man. I think even for drummers, it's important to know the keyboard. I think it's important for every musician to know the keyboard. I bet you do you play the keyboard at all? Do you play piano? I mean, because there's so much rhythm in the piano. I mean, it's also, you know, obviously melody and harmony. Oh god. We'll use this tree to keep us up. Yeah, I've been teaching myself. It's just not the same, you know. I'm comfortable kind of where I've taught myself how to play the piano. Yeah, my mom never played guitar. She only played piano. Oh, this stupid trailer. Nah, that's always the one instrument that I always wish that I had learned. I had taken more time to learn. I always regret that. That's my one regret for things that I do regret. I think it's my only regret in life. Is that I didn't teach myself earlier how to play the piano. Had I known how much you do learn from playing the piano, I wish I could go back and tell past Eric to listen to your mom and learn how to play the damn piano. She'd always tell me, she'd be like, you know, all of these problems that you have with the circle of fists and everything, you'd figure it out with a piano. I'm like, no, that's not going to be the case. Not a guitar. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I super, super wrong about that one. Now I push on everyone. If anyone's into music, you should definitely, I don't care if it's percussion or whatever, you should learn how to play the piano first. It opens up so much in the world of music if you just know, you know the piano. Especially if you want to, like, try to learn the circle of fists and stuff. Should I unpack this thing? I'm thinking I should just unpack this and try to move it that way. It's funny because I'm not having a problem getting the truck here. I'm having a problem with the damn trailer. Better chance of turning around up here. Stupid trailer, man. I don't want to destroy this tree because I'm going to need it, I think, at some point. Maybe we should just find a better place to turn around. Oh, you got so you got all that stuff too. That's dope. Well, then for scratch the piano, you don't need the piano if you're learning tonal. If you do the tonal thing, you're doing tonal percussion instruments like the xylophone. The xylophone's basically a piano. Xylophone's tough, man. That's a tough instrument. That's a super tough instrument. Do you know the beginning of Gone Daddy Gone by the Violent Femmes? That's like one of my favorite xylophone pieces. You've gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone. Gone, daddy, gone. Love is gone away. Beautiful girl, lovely dress. Oh yeah, it probably is tougher, huh? Because it is smaller. But what a good sounding instrument, though, the glockenspiel. Does he do school band? Is he in band? Your son? I would hope. And let me ask you this: if he's in band, does he play drums for the jazz band? Because I have a very deep affinity with the jazz band. I was a jazz band kid. I was a band geek, but I wasn't a band geek like that. I was a band geek in the fact that I played for the jazz band. Jazz band wasn't like regular bands. Oh, really? Awesome. Hey, man. Jazz ain't no joke. You know that. Jazz is no joke. That is some, especially for drummers, jazz is super tough. Jazz is so tough. Oh, that sucks. But at least he's, they got him doing a tonal instrument. I mean, is he going to do marching band? I did my fair. I didn't do any marching band. I just did jazz. And it was funny because the jazz band kids were all like it was all the guitar players and drummers. So you'd get all of these like regular band kids that were playing all of the brass and like the woodwinds and stuff, and then you would get all the heavy metal kids and the punk rock kids that wanted an excuse to play their instrument during school. Oh, it was so funny. Though our guitarist was a really, really talented guitarist. My guitarist and my drummer were definitely prodigies. I mean, Adam came from a long line of jazz musicians, and Chris was just one of the most talented guitar players out there. And our band was pretty. I don't want to toot my own horn, but our band was pretty damn good. And Adam and Chris were more like band kids, but I think Chris only played the guitar. He just hung out with the band kids. Adam didn't really hang out with the band kids, but he was a band kid. But I was definitely not a band. I was in jazz band because A, I thought jazz was cool, and B, I thought it was cool that someone was going to let me play my bass during school time. So I was like, all right, that's a win-win scenario. And no one's going to bug me for my mohawk. about my mohawk. But it really did kind of force me to like really kind of learn, you know, tonality and musicality way more than I was going to learn from playing punk rock bass, from playing Ramones songs on my bass, you know. And I had some really good times in jazz band. Jazz band was fun. The band geeks can be a fun bunch to hang out with sometimes. Especially when they're getting them drunk for the first time. I think the band geeks really enjoyed having us, the jazz band, on, you know, competition trips. Because then they would learn how to party. Oh god, and like Cisco was big back in the day when, I don't know if you remember Cisco. When I was in high school. That's what all the kids drank, was Cisco. Oh man. You never want to see the trombonist, the first seat trombonist get drunk on Cisco for the first time on a band trip. That's some it's pretty messy shit. This might get a little. This might get a little risky. God, we had so many good times on band trips. We went to Ontario. Oh, dude, I didn't want to talk about that. That was some rough times, Ontario. That's close enough. Cargo. Oh, come on. That's not impossible. It's very possible. Oh, Christ. Alright. I had so many good stories from those times. Good times. Good times. I don't think you're gonna be able to get this on legally. Anyhow, anyway, no, I don't think it's gonna work. Damn it. Let's try it. Let's try this pack. Here we go. Nope. Alright. We'll do it the hard way. We'll do your away game. Oh, I remember those days, man. If you play band out there and you're watching the stream, good on you. We are friends of the band here. Our team, our band was really, our marching band was really good. We were like, we really always competed really high up for our marching band. We had one of the better ones in the area. So we always ended up going to like quote unquote international competitions, which meant we went to Canada. Went to Canada a lot. Went to Ontario a lot. I'm gonna actually start making music again. I haven't made music in a long time. Since the beginning of the pandemic was the last time I made music. I have honestly been really kind of more focusing on the YouTube thing. But I only do music now just for kind of more fun. I mean, I was hoping that someone would hire me as a producer at some point, but the music world is a fickle, fickle world. Oh, come on, really? And everyone and their brothers is a quote-unquote producer these days, so... The guy down at 7-Eleven says he's a producer. I love when people say that they're producers. Oh yeah, really? You're a producer? It's another term I think gets thrown around a little too lightly nowadays. I'll tell you who has good music though, Chris Style. DJ Chris Style. He's in our lobby. His stuff is really good. He does more like house music kind of stuff. But if you ever get a chance, you should check his stuff out on Spotify. He's actually got a really good ear for production. And as someone who has worked professionally in the music business and in the movie sound business for as long as I have, I've got a pretty decent set of ears on me. I don't want to toot my own horn about my ears, but I had some pretty decent set of ears on me. They've made me a very good chunk of money over the course of my lifetime, so I trust my ears. That's one thing you gotta make sure that your son's doing is protecting his ears, Mark. I know you probably have instilled that fear of losing your hearing in him plenty of times, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Make sure he's giving his ears a rest. Make sure he's putting those earplugs in. You lose a decibel every day. You lose 1 decibel every day. Or not 1 decibel, 1 frequency every day. 1 frequency every day is what you lose in your hearing. That's just on the regular. It's very, very slight, but over the course of your life, you start losing different frequencies. It's a very, very slow progression. Good. Yeah, make sure you push that earplug thing, man. Make sure he's always putting those things in. Especially for drummers. I think one of the most tragic things I ever saw was, who was I doing sound for? Oh god, it was Jackal. It was that horrible band Jackal. I don't know if you remember them. They had, I think their whole thing was like chainsaws. They had chainsaws and guitars. They were like more like southern rock dudes. They were big for like maybe 5 seconds in the 80s, like the mid to late 80s, kind of around the Warrant Cherry Pie time. You know, and they obviously kind of made their way to obscurity. And this is at the beginning of my career as a mixer. But I was doing this Harley Davidson event with them. And oh, you play a few of the Jackal songs. I'd mixed a show for them at this Harley Davidson event. God, was this in 2000? This was still when I was at Borders. I was at Borders and moonlighting as a mixer around town. Just because I was getting tired of being at Borders. Anyhow, so I get onto this gig. I'm doing monitors for them. You know, I'm doing the monitor mix for them. And the guitarist, first of all, they unload their truck, and all of their truck is like from the, all of their gear is from like the early '80s. Like this is the first time I'd seen an Eddie Van Halen 5150 like PV stack in like it must have been 10 years, 10 or 15 years. All of their stuff was like rusty, and it was in all this really terrible like trailer they had. Anyhow, we finally get them unloaded. And as my side monitors, my side fills, I had these really, really large, like, tower JBL speakers for side fills. This was a big, outside gig, and, it was kind of hard to cover the monitor areas. So I just brought the loudest things out there that I could for the side fills for the guitarists. And so, the guitarist is standing in front of his monitor. It's a side fill monitor. He's off to the side. It's this, like I said, it's like a 1,000, 1,500 watt speaker. And I had it running at like 5, which is normal. At 5, it's pretty damn loud, right? And he couldn't hear it. And I was just like, okay, well, pump it up to 6 or 7. And he still couldn't hear it. And then I was like, are you kidding me? So I pump it up to 8 or 9. At this point, I'm all the way on the other side of this stage, this robotic stage, like this stage that kind of folds up from a truck bed. I'm on the other side of the stage, and I can hear his monitor. And he was like, I still can't hear it. And I'm like, dude, I'm on the other side of the stage. You can't tell me. You're standing in front of the speaker. You can't tell me that you can't hear that thing. It was really tragic, but he was that deaf. He didn't have any sense of hearing. No sense of hearing. My man he had to have been, inches away from being deaf. He must have been, I mean, dude, it was loud. It was super loud. By the time I got to the point where he could hear it, I could hear him. I could hear that side fill monitor all the way on the other side of the stage. Like, clearly. Like, I could have played the guitar for him. I was like, man, dude. And that was one of the times, that's one of, like, the first... I had always known to protect my ears from that point on. Or before that. But from that point on, I was, like, really, really, like, cautious. And I always use that as my cautionary tale to tell people that don't protect their ears at, like, concerts and stuff. You don't want to end up like that guy, man. Like I'm pretty sure he's probably deaf at this point. Did I ever pack that? I didn't ever pack the truck, did I? Yeah, that's super sad, especially being a musician and not being able to hear the stuff that you're playing. God, that must be like a nightmare. Oh, that would. I almost think that if I was robbed of a sense, it definitely would not want to be. I definitely don't want it to be sound. I would rather lose my eyesight than lose my sense of hearing. I don't think people give their hearing as much credit as they should. I can always imagine what water looks like. I can't imagine what water sounds like. I mean, I can kind of, but I don't know. I'm just more of an auditory person than I am a sight person. It was so sad, man. Just think, that guy had made his life off of making music, and now he can't even hear the music he's making. That's super tragic. Super, super tragic. I mean, it makes me sad as a musician thinking about it. That's, I wasn't the first time. I mean, I've run into other musicians, mixing for other musicians, and they obviously didn't protect their ears over the course of their career either, and they were pretty much almost deaf at this point. One of the reasons why I take breaks while I stream is because I wear headphones, and I honestly have taught myself over the course of my career as a sound mixer you got to take the headphones off every about hour or two. And whatever you do, do not ever, and I hate earbuds. I cannot stand them. I don't know how people use them. I don't know how to an acceptable way of listening to things, because I think it's an awful way of listening to stuff. But whatever you do, if you do use earbuds, please take them out at some point in time. I've known too many people that, oh, I sleep with my earbuds in. I'm like, you do? Dude, have you seen the weird fungi that can grow in your ear while your earbuds are in? Oh, dude, it's disgusting. Oh, it's so nasty, man. Oh. So if you're out there and you're watching the stream and you are one of those people that likes to sleep with their earbuds in, or loves having their earbuds in all the time, you should probably not leave them in all the time. I'm going to tell you, as a professional that uses their ears all the time, that is not what you want to do. I've seen some really, really nasty pictures of people that have left their earbuds in their ears, and it's gross. It is absolutely disgusting. Ah, gives me creeps just thinking about it. Oh, dude. It's like leaving your contact lenses in all night. That's another thing you don't want to do. It's the same damn thing. You gotta let them ear canals breathe, man. Here we are in a stream about truck running, and I'm talking about ear safety. And ear health. I'm just looking after you guys. That's all I'm doing. Just looking after you guys. I just want to make sure everyone out there stays happy and healthy. Oh, so gross. I don't even know why I started thinking about that. Oh, dude, it's so disgusting. I hate earbuds, man. I don't know how people wear those things. I really don't. I don't care if people know if I'm on headphones or not. I've got the biggest, clunkiest headphones out there, but you know what? They're damn accurate, and they're really, really nice. I only use one type of headphone, and one type of headphone only. Just because I've used them for the last 35 years, and I've brought these. I've got about 7 pairs of them, Sony MDR 7506s. They're $100. They're studio monitors. They are the toughest headphones out there. The current pair that I'm wearing, I wore through all of Avengers, and then I retired them. I did two Avengers movies with these headphones, and Thor and Spider-Man with these headphones that I'm wearing right now. Yes, who's the drummer you think has contributed most to modern music? I'm gonna bet you're gonna say Neil Peart, because I'll agree with you on that one. R.I.P. Neil Peart. You think? The inventor of MIDI? I mean, I can agree with you on that one, kind of. But, you know, you might be right. You might be right. Now that I think about it, you might be right. You might be right. Was he the inventor of MIDI? I didn't know that. I wonder why he invented MIDI then. He did. He very much did. You know, without him, there would be no Roland 808. Which is the most influential... What I was going to say is the most influential drummer of modern times. Is the Roland 808. Wow, he's got perfect meter. Wow. That is really tough to do. That's like having perfect pitch. That's very tough to do as well. But I think having perfect meter is probably tougher than perfect pitch. I never listened to Missing Persons. I'm gonna have to now that you said that, I'm gonna have to go listen to some Missing Persons. Was Missing Persons like Kraftwerk? Were they an electronic band? That makes sense. Yeah, my most influential drummer of modern music is definitely the Roland 808. Ooh, I love new wave 80s music. Like Soft Cell. Mark, you and I have very, very... Oh, look how deep I've got the bandit right now. Snorkel time, baby. Snorkel time. You and I have some very, 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 very similar tastes in music. We have very esoteric tastes. I'm the operator of my pocket calculator. I mean, I pretty much dabble in everything, though, you know? I listen to pretty much everything. The only thing I will refuse, or outwardly refuse to listen to is new country. Because I don't think there's any kind of, like, anything going on with new country that is worthwhile. I think new country is the bane of everyone's existence. New country is awful. Oh yeah, I totally remember that. That was way back though, man. So that explains Yes too for you? You're like Yes. I never really got too much into prog rock. I was more way into like new wave and honestly like the Manchester sounds. I was into a lot of like Britpop, you know, like the Smiths and stuff. That was really my thing, was the Smiths and Verve and The Cure and Frank Zappa. Yeah, I had an English teacher that got me into Frank Zappa. An English teacher in high school that got me into Frank Zappa. Oh yeah, I mean, come on, dude. I tell you what, a lot of people don't give the Smiths enough credit for how, well, no one gives Johnny Marr the credit. Because Johnny Marr, I think, was one of the most prolific songwriters of modern times, and I don't think anyone gives him enough credit for it. He's definitely one of the most talented guitarists out there. But if you listen to a lot of the Smith stuff, there is a lot of complexity going on with a lot of their music that I don't think a lot of, you know, I don't think many people give them credit for as how complex a lot of the, you know, and the musicality that was going on with a lot of that writing. I mean, God, that whole, like, everything they did was amazing. Crap, I just filled up the trailer. Oh, yeah, come on, man. Prince? I mean, come on. I think it's everyone's favorite is Prince. Prince was just one funky motherfucker. Think of you with a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss. The sweat of my body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? R.I.P. R.I.P. I wouldn't really categorize Prince as though as a... Prince had his own sound, man. It's really hard to categorize Prince. Because some of the stuff that they did was definitely new wave-ish. But then, you know, there was that Detroit sound. That, you know, Prince also had, obviously, because he's Detroit. Echo and the Bunny Man. What else did I listen to? What else do I still listen to? I mean, I listen to everything pretty much. I hate people that say that, but I do. I honestly listen to whatever sounds good. I'll even listen to some of the newer shit that's out there. I hate to say it, but I love Justin Timberlake. Because the musicality, man, he's a all-around showmanship, man. Super showman. Like, he's a very he's good harmonically too. He's got a very harmonic sense. Very decent harmonic sense. No, oh yeah, I've seen that video. I've seen that video. You know what Prince video makes me always shed a tear? Is that one Super Bowl, the one time that Prince played the Super Bowl, my man goes out there with a guitar, no lip syncing at all, performs in the rain while dancing in high heels in the rain, playing guitar at the Super Bowl. No one's badder than that, dude. No one's badder than that. He did a whole like medley of songs. It is so badass. It is one of the most badass performances ever. In the rain. In the rain. While dancing. There's like a story, like the girls that were dancing with them, like it almost slipped like 9 times. But my man keeps on playing and dancing in the rain. Yeah, and he was a tiny little dude. Super, super tiny dude. He had to have been an alien of some sort. That was amazing, dude. That you want to talk about showmanship. That's showmanship right there. That's Prince being like a knight. He's like a knight at that point. Amazing, amazing, amazing show. In the rain. It was like pouring rain. It wasn't like drizzling. It was pouring rain. Oh, you know, it was on an NFL. Like, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl. I just watched it because I knew Prince was going to be on. That's the only reason I watched the Super Bowl, is because Prince was on. I was like, yeah, Prince is on the Super Bowl, man. That's dope. Someone finally asked Prince to do the Super Bowl. I think this is the year after the whole Janet Jackson debacle, too. Yeah, no one gives Prince... Well, I guess everyone... I think most all musicians give Prince, credit. No one that makes music is like, oh, Prince sucks. No one. And if they do, I will beat you up. I will beat you up for whatever bad you can say about Prince. I will find you and beat you up. You know who else? You know who else people don't give credit to? Phil Collins. I love Phil Collins. I love Genesis, but Phil Collins especially. And you know why I like Phil Collins? When Phil Collins went solo, he didn't play all of the drums. He actually programmed his drums into a drum machine because he didn't want to deal with the drummer. I think that's genius. There's a really good documentary about the Roland 808, and Phil Collins is on it, and he tells that story. Oh yeah, dude. Anything Peter Gabriel did was crazy. Big fan of Peter Gabriel too, especially that one album. So, oh, that album shaped my childhood. That shaped my middle school 12-year-old life. My pride, looking inside in your eyes. Yeah, dude, Phil Collins was cool. No one gives him credit though. You know, and then another, and I didn't really realize it until about 3 years ago. Fucking Hall & Oates, dude. Hall & Oates. Two white dudes from Philadelphia putting out basically Motown hits. I mean, the #1 songwriting duo of all time, Hall & Oates. They had more #1 hits between the two of them than anyone else. But they had just amazing songwriting, dude. Dude, the mustache. That mustache, dude. Go back and listen. I mean, if you're not a big fan of Hall & Oates, go back and listen to some of the stuff. Hall & Oates is hardcore, man. Like, you listen to some of the songs that they wrote, especially like in the late 70s and early 80s, man. Wow. Oh, Huey Lewis. Sports, man. I remember that album, Sports. Power of love. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you have that in vinyl, Sports, or yeah, that was a good album. Just don't tell what's his name? What was his name in Kristen Bale and American Psycho, or American Psycho, Brad Easton Ellis. Matthew Bateman. Was it Matthew Bateman? It's not Jason Bateman, right? Brother of Justin Bateman. Okay, what do I have to do now? Bring the wood planks to the south bridge. Can I get that here? Yeah, I guess I can. How do I fix this stupid bridge here? Dude, I have so many vinyls that I left back in Virginia. I wanted to get a record player for here, but I decided against it. I'd have no place for the rest of my setup if I got a record player. The only reason I get a record player, though, is to sample. But I don't do samples very much. I just sample me playing bass and whatever other guitars I've got around. God, I hate this trailer. I really hate this stupid trailer. Oh, no, don't flip me over, you stupid trailer. Oh, my God, are you kidding me? My stupid trailer flipped me over. We have a lot to say about the government. Okay. Why do drinks get hot but foods get... They both get cold. Chase. I'm not sure what type of physics you're working on. As far as I know, anything that gets hot also gets cold. That's called entropy. Well, no, that's part of entropy is the cooling of things. Entropy on the sense of physics is when things start falling apart and cooling down. That's actually what our universe is going through, is a state of entropy right now. You stupid truck. Actually, you stupid trailer. Damn it. The whole universe is in a state of entropy. We've been in a state of entropy since the Big Bang. As the universe cools and settles, everything starts spreading apart. Entropy. That is your word for the day, entropy. E-N-T-R-O-P-Y. Entropy. Don't say that you didn't ever learn something from this channel. No country for old truck. Well, hell. Damn it, man. Now I have to bring another truck out here. I might just recover it. I don't have any other stupid trucks out here. Dang it. There's a fuel truck right there. Why don't they have a damn autonomous winch for these damn trucks? Alright. I'm just going to recover this damn thing. I don't normally do it. I just don't feel like driving a truck all the way over there. I just don't feel like driving the truck all the way dang over there. That's the power of love. Hip to be Square is on that album, right? Mark, on sports, Hip to be Square. What else is on that album? Oh, I can't remember what else is on that album. That's a good album though. Sports. Sports. Hip to be Square is on there. Please let me go. What song is that? If this is it, please let me know, right? That song's on there, if I remember right. Please let me know. Did you ever listen to the Thompson Twins, Mark? That's some new wave right there. That's more like poppy new wave, though. Hold me now. Whoa. Hold my fire. Stay with me. Oh. Adam and the Ants. Oh yeah, I remember Adam and the Ants. I dated a girl who was way into Adam and the Ants. Oh, Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The only song I knew of Frankie Goes to Hollywood is Relax, Don't Do It. Bow Wow Wow. Yeah, I remember Bow Wow Wow. And Bow Wow Wow. Then you probably listened to Oh, Lord, don't do that. Oh, good Lord. What are they called? Mariah Carey sampled them. The, Tom Tom Club. Tom Tom Club was good, too. Did you watch 120 minutes like I did? Oh, yeah. The old Tom Tom Club, man. Yeah, and then I ended up going into hardcore music for a while. I had a little straight edge hardcore thing going on for a little bit. I listened to a lot of stuff, dude. You know, to a certain degree, a lot of that new wave stuff was also kind of an offshoot of punk rock, so I listened to a lot of punk rock as a kid. Especially like Adam and the Ants. Adam and the Ants was definitely like, you know, from the punk rock family. You know, to a certain degree, Joy Division was part of that. The Joy Division was a hard band to place because both Joy Division and New Order were technically, well, Joy Division was probably more punk rock, getting into new wave, whereas New Order was definitely more new wave than punk rock. New Order is actually my favorite, one of my favorites from back then, and my favorites now. That doesn't surprise me. The Clash could definitely very much be is very much an influential band. I'm not sure if they're the most influential band of the 20th century, but they're definitely very influential. I think a lot of the younger artists that will call Clash and the Clash an influence aren't really that influenced by the Clash. It always makes me smile when I see like Taylor Swift or whatever wearing a Clash shirt. I'm like, did you really listen to the Clash or did you just buy that at Hot Topic? But I will say this, the Clash was one of the first punk rock bands to hit the, you know, the top 20. You know, they had a couple top 20 songs, the Clash, before the whole, you know, alternative music thing happened. The Clash had a couple hits up there. You know, I think back then, though, people were more musically open. You know, if you listen to a lot of the old Duran Duran stuff, a lot of the, you know, Duran Duran, the Police, is all derived from, like, Caribbean, like, music. All reggae, Caribbean, you know, reggae dancehall, reggaeton. Like the old, real reggae dancehall stuff. Which is a real challenge. A lot of that old reggae, you know, stuff is real challenging percussion stuff as well. Because they play everything on the upbeat, right? Is it the upbeat? Downbeat. They play everything on the downbeat with like what's it called? With reggae. Good lord. Reggae and dancehall. You know, half of the Police songs were all reggae songs. A lot of the Clash stuff was reggae stuff, man. A lot of reggae beats. You know, a lot of those were like Afro-centric beats. It's definitely the Police, man. Roxanne. Don't tell me Roxanne isn't not a reggae beat. That's definitely a reggae beat. Until they get to the Roxanne. Turn on the red light part. The rest of it's reggae. Ring Around Your Finger, that's a reggae beat. To a certain degree, it's a reggae beat. Roxy Music used a lot of reggae beats. You know, a lot of that stuff. I mean, especially anything that was coming from England, because they had that whole, you know, kind of workers. They had a lot of Jamaican and, you know, Caribbean workers that worked in the factories in Manchester. That's honestly why the Clash ended up sounding like that, because, you know, all of your early skinheads were all working class Jamaicans in, you know, factory towns like Manchester and stuff. How the skinheads became a white supremacy movement, I have no idea. But that used to be all primarily, you know, Jamaican, Caribbean workers that lived in Manchester and places in London and stuff. You know, I don't think anyone gives, you know, much credit to that either. The influence, the black influence on modern, you know, I guess late 70s, early 80s, punk rock / new wave / whatever music. You know, but that's always the case with black music. You know, I mean, jazz was where rock and roll came from. You know, had it been not for jazz, you know, we wouldn't be listening to the stuff that we listen to today. That was all Prohibition era, you know, prohibited music. Same with rap. Rap didn't get popular. Rap was emerging in the early 70s, and the only reason it got popular is because Debbie Harry picked it up on one song. You know, all she had to do was start rapping on that one song, and that was it. Rap was then a thing for everyone to enjoy. You stupid truck. How did I do that? I wonder if I could pick it back up. This might be the end of the night. F it, I'm going to admit defeat here. At least I unlocked level 14, so I'm happy with that. And I'm a level C driver now in Gran Turismo, so... What time is it? We're going on 3 hours. You know what? I think I might call it a night on this one. I think I might finish my night off and play some Final Fantasy VII. Because I'm still locked in my house, because we have a super virus running around outside my front door now. Now I'm scared to go to my damn grocery store because they're saying everyone in the grocery stores are getting it now. I'm just like, no, what? How am I supposed to eat? This is now starting to get really ridiculous. I just wish people would wear the damn masks. Just wear your damn mask for like a month or two, guys. Wash your hands. Wear your damn mask. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night. I think I'm going to call it a night for the night. I think we've done enough trucking. We've done enough trucking tonight. But we've had some good conversations. There's always like having good convos, you know? You say that, Mark. You say that, and then I'm going to catch COVID-19 tomorrow. Because I have to do the grocery store tomorrow, so. At some point. Maybe I'll go at night after the Nürburgring. That sounds like a good time to go. Anyhow. You're up for tomorrow? Yeah, Mark, obviously. I don't know. I might try 2 o'clock tomorrow. If I don't, then you'll see me at 3. Like usual. 3 to 7. 3 to 7 or 3 to whenever, everyone gets out of the damn lobby. So, sounds like we picked up a new driver, which is nice. It'll always be good to have a driver. And I believe we're going to have our first confirmed female driver on track, which is nice. To know that that isn't just all dudes. It isn't just a sausage fest. That there are women out there that are driving and being fast as well. I wish there were more. I wish there were more out there. Because my channel really needs the female demographic. Right now, my demographic is all males between the ages of 24 and 35 is what I'm at. I need some females, man. I need female demographic. I think once I get a couple females watching, then I'll get pushed a little bit further and a little bit harder by YouTube. But right now, all of my subscribers are all male, so I'm hoping that we can get some female drivers in. There's no reason why it should just be a boys' club. That's just me. Just as long as you're fast and you're willing to learn, And that goes out to anyone that wants to get faster at Gran Turismo. Definitely tune into tomorrow's feed. We are doing practice at Nürburgring for the FIA Manufacturer Cup race that will be next Saturday. And congratulations to everyone that ran the race tonight on your win. Hopefully you guys did well. Mark, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling out and being my homie. And thanks for anyone else that watched the stream and are also homies of the channel. I love you guys all. I hope you guys have a good night. You guys were a fantastic part of my day. I'm hoping I was a good part of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow night around 3 p.m. to 7 or whatever. And we'll be in the world of Gran Turismo again. Otherwise, have a good night, guys. Stay healthy, stay happy, and be awesome to each other. Have a good night. Bye.